Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan, 63 kilos even. That's what he weighed in at, 174 centimeters tall, with a reach of 180. And it's the King, Amir King Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK. And here we see Diego Corrales, a multi-time world champion in 2 weight divisions. You don't get a more
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Las Vegas, please welcome a 2-division world champion, introducing Diego Chico Corrales.
All the talking has been done. It's after months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That will do it. They want no more. And that is that.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared. Fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rate's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice while it was empty.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Eric El Terrible Morales, 5 foot 8 inches tall with a very long reach of 72 inches. Up against them, it's Diego Corrales, a 70-inch reach. He stands 5 foot 10.5 inches tall.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Here comes Eric El Terrible Morales. He defeated 15 world champions during the course of his career, and he's going to try and light up his opponent again tonight. Diego Corrales. He's never in a boring fight. A multi-time world champ in 2 different weight divisions.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned 4-division champion of the world, introducing Eric El Terrible Morales. Fighting out of the blue corner from Las Vegas, please welcome a two-division world champion, introducing Diego Chico Corrales.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. No rest for the weary. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
You'd like to see more jabs. He caught him with a left hook. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. The jab just got blocked. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't score with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Happy? I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything
into your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this now.
Bury it up. Great work.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut. And down goes El Terrible. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Hook misses. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. Couldn't land that jab. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Morales in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You stay focused now.
Away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then
Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
tracks.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Morales is stumbling and bumbling. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him. apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The courage on display here is incredible. How about that time counter shot? Morales is dazed. And Morales goes down on the canvas. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy.
Back at it in round 4. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Which fighter will say no mas? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the rounds, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different time.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me... And Eric Morales goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a...